Ben, did you get the water brought up from the mule?
Yes, sir, Pop. The creek's pretty near dried up, though. What are we gonna do when it does dry?
You eat yourself and leave your pa alone. Last thing he needs is a lot of questions after a hard day.
The teacher said that the board isn't soon. We're all gonna stop, so the creek don't matter.
That teacher just sit more to teaching and less preaching. No bank or Yankees gonna take our part. This is habit land. I don't plan on giving it up. Now eat yourself before it gets cold.
Father, can we talk for a minute?
Yes.
Father, I'm 16, and I'm almost done with school. Well, Jesse and I were talking. Jesse. We were talking at school.
That boy makes you look bad, Sarah. Really, you should find some friends more in line with your upbringing.
There's nothing wrong with Jesse, and he's more than a friend. I love him, Father, and I want to marry him.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Listen to me! You didn't hear a word that I just said! I love Jesse! Did you hear me? I said I love Jesse!
It doesn't matter.
What?
It doesn't matter what you think right now, Sarah. There's a war going on. I'm losing money all over the place, and now you want to express your love and affection for a dirt farm. I raised you better than that. That Habit family is nothing but trash. They don't own a thing, they can't pay the bills, and now I'm having to cover them. They're about to lose their farm, so just...
Can't get it all done. I try to help out as much as possible, but it's never enough.
What if I went to speak to your pa?
No, ma'am. He'd be pretty hard about that. I'm just lucky he lets me go to school when I do. It's okay. I'm learning the books and the farm at the same time.
I know things are bad right now, Jesse, but they won't always be. You're a bright boy, and I want you to learn as much as you can. Someday you'll leave the farm, and I just think you
I know. Don't worry, Miss Parsons. I'm going to be somebody. My mom says the same thing.
Well, you listen to your mom, Jesse.
Miss Parsons sure has taken to you.
She's a little old, don't you think?
Oh, you know what I mean.
She wants me to study so I can be the president or something like that.
Well, what's wrong with that? I think you'd be a great president.
Yeah, I can teach the country how to plow and plant and bring water from a creek and worry about sick mules and looking after brothers and sisters.
That's better than teaching about war and killing. I'd vote for you.
If you were any prettier, I'd just bust.
Jesse Habit, my father would skin you alive if he knew you'd done that, especially where everyone can see.
You think he'd vote for me? Why don't you just come out and tell me you're my girl? He's gonna find out. You can fish later.
You always gotta bring up fishing, don't you?
How many did you catch today?
6. Hey Sarah, did your pa catch that slave that ran away last week?
No, he just up and left us and his son Mo behind. Father says he used some underground railroad to cross the line.
Well, if your pa thinks they got railroads under the ground, I think it's him that crossed the line.
Turner, can you get serious about anything?
I can get serious enough to tell you I'm gonna go fight the war.
You're lying.
Hell no!
Turner!
Well, I am. I heard some men at the railroad station talking about it, and they said we needed more men. So I think...
My friends, we must stick together. The trials of truth. Yeah. We must never allow the enemy to divide us. Yeah. Divided, we will fall. Divided, we fall. Let us pray. Dear Lord,
How do you know you'll be free? The war isn't over yet.
You've heard the talk. You know what everyone was saying. It's no big secret. The South done lost the war, and Mr. Lincoln going to set us free.
Mr. Lincoln doesn't know what he's doing. He's destroying the South and our way of life.
Maybe the way of life here needs the storm.
You keep talking like that, I'll have you whipped.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll tell Master Russell you was here, and I'll have you.
You're pretty tough, ain't you?
Ain't had no choice. Live my life for one day and see if you ain't tough.
You're okay. I like a person that stands up for what he believes in. May not be right, but he stands up all the same.
and the Lord said, go. Oh. Not later, but now. Yeah. The Israelites saw men of greater number and size in that land, and they doubted. They doubted what the Lord could do, what he would do. And it was that doubt that kept them.
You just called trash like me.
If I were a rich Yankee, he'd let me marry it.
I've been thinking, Jesse. I really want to go off, you know? Go off and help in this war for the South. Heck, could get me off the farm, out of this town, and away from these people.
Are you crazy? You really think about going off?
It'd be a good way for you to win over Sarah's call. Think about it. Jesse, the war hero. Why, he'd have to let you marry her then.
You don't know her, Paul.
Let's do it! Think of the places we'd see, the people we'd meet, and when we come back, man, how those people would just fall all over us when we tell them how we killed the Yanks.
But the farm. How'd Paul manage on the farm without me?
Your brother Ben is almost 16. He can do anything you can, and he's almost bigger than you anyway.
Paul would never allow it.
Jesse, you wouldn't tell him.
What are we going to do, sneak off in the night?
We can do it tomorrow!
Oh, no, just wait.
Woo!
This is too fast. I just need some time. I need a few days to think this through.
Think this through? Are you crazy? What I do with Miss Sarah while you gone?
I'm going to tell us.
Dad. Jesse, this isn't funny. You can't leave.
I won't be gone long. If it lasts too long, I'll just come on home.
You can't do that, and you know it. Jesse, just wait. Father will come around. It's just going to take a little time.
Sarah, I'm doing this for us too. Can't you see that? It's for the Confederacy. It's for you. It's for me.
It'd sure be a lot nicer if you join us.
Now, Miss Parsons, you know I ain't done much for school, and there's just too much going on. And besides, I'm going on a trip.
A trip, huh? Where you going, Mr. Turner?
Just to see what other folks are doing. This town's just too small for somebody like me, Miss Parsons. You know that.
I guess. When you get your traveling over, you come back and see me, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Be careful, Turner.
What are you doing out here? Mr. Russell get you, he'll whoop you good.
He ain't gonna catch me. I'm running.
You're crazy. You're gonna be one dead nigger. Where you gonna go anyway?
I'm going with you. You going north, ain't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Well then, you both think got you a slave boy. I can help. You'll see. Anybody asks, just tell them I'm your nigga. Nobody will mess with me. When you get to the war, I'm going to the freedom line. My papa's up there and I'm gonna find him.
You ain't afraid of running?
I'm more afraid of Master Russell.
He's just gonna be in the way, Jesse. He's a nigger slave. Run away!
He's doing what he thinks is right, Turner, just like we are.
You better get your own grub, nigger. We ain't got any for you.
I can take care of myself.
Come on, the wall's waiting.
Well, I am, Mom. Turner had this plan for a long time now, and I didn't believe he'd go, and when I talked to him, he made it seem like the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. The South is dying, and we gotta do our part to help. I know Paul's gonna be sore at me, but Ben can do my chores now. He's big enough. This war will be over soon, and when we send the gangster running, I'll be home. It won't last long. Watch Sarah for me and keep Mr. Russell away from the farm.
Jesse.
You would know that my head was ordered.
My,
You prepare us to table in the presence of mine enemies.
my papa was a good man, Mr. Jesse.
My cup overflows.
Mom, don't leave me!
He's coming back.
You ain't gonna die now! Your papa's coming!
Surely goodness and mercy will follow me.
This world is slipping away from me.
And this
All of my
ain't right!
days.
This ain't right!
You're a good man, Mr. Jesse.
Mom!
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord
Mom!
forever.
Amen.
Oh, I almost forgot. Miss Parsons said she was going to be coming by later today. Something about a letter.
A letter. Did she say anything else?
Just said she'll be over later. Mom?
Can't believe you talked me into this.
You wanted to go, Jesse, just as bad as I did, only you didn't talk about it.
That's not true.
You here, ain't you? I didn't make you come.
Turner, people getting killed. Their kids dead all over Owl Creek right now.
But you believe in this, Jesse, the cause. You ain't changed your mind, have you?
No, I ain't changed my mind. There's gotta be a better way. We should be able to talk this thing out.
The way I see it, there ain't no time for talking. When we go out there tomorrow, this Johnny Reb gonna shoot some Yanks.
What if one of the Yanks shoot you?
Ain't gonna happen.
Turner was jumping like a frog to get a shooting. Captain came by and said some good words, but it did no good. While we were waiting to charge the hill the Yanks were holding, Turner got jumpy and charged before we were ready. We all charged then. I'm not sure what happened, but we're in this together, remember? Hold on. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Sir, is there anything I can do for you?
My friend, something's wrong.
Sir, I'm sorry. It's a head wound. All we can do is wait for a doctor.
How long will that be?
I'm
not sure. It could be this afternoon, or it could be as long as 3 or 4 days.
He never even got to fire his gun. And now he's dead.